It's Lily Madsen, and you're tuned into another episode of Serial Sessions. Today, I'm recording from this spooky abandoned church, which is the perfect backdrop for our dive into Heretic, starring the one and only Hugh Grant. Now, let's be real. When I think of Hugh Grant, I usually picture him charming us in a rom-com, not lurking in a dark, twisted world. What a total curveball. But let me tell you, he brings it in such a deliciously creepy way. So grab your popcorn and your holy water because we're about to break down all the suspense, spine-chilling vibes, and that grimy feeling you just can't shake with Heretic. Alright, so let's talk plot. Heretic follows Grant's character, a disgraced preacher, and two young missionaries who are forced to prove their faith when they knock on the wrong door, and are greeted by the diabolical Mr. Reed, played by Hugh Grant. They become ensnared in his deadly game of cat and mouse, diving deep into a world of corruption and deceit. This film isn't just your typical horror flick. It dives deep into the complex themes of faith and belief. It questions how religion can both guide us and entrap us when wielded in harmful ways. The character dynamics are intense. Grant's transformation is chilling, especially in contrast to Sophie Thatcher and Chloe East, whose performances add layers of complexity and tension. The eerie atmosphere creeps up on you slowly, building an unsettling sense of dread that lingers long after the credits roll. If you're like me and prefer horror that's all about atmosphere and tension, then this film is definitely your ticket. And oh my gosh, Hugh Grant in this role? He's completely unrecognizable. Just think of the charming guy from Notting Hill suddenly channeling his inner demon, and it's absolutely wild. I really love how he embraces this dark, cynical tone. It works wonders against the film's bleak atmosphere. It's thrilling to see him dive into the role of an anti-hero in this twisted narrative about faith and morality. The dialogue is sharp and impactful, really pushing the themes of manipulation and belief systems. Now let's talk visuals. Directed by Daniel Ronan, Heretic has a haunting look that really sticks with you. Every frame captures a bleak, almost decaying vibe, from dusty churches to shadowy alleyways. It's moody and unsettling, giving off those early Cronenberg vibes, disturbing in the best way. The low lighting and creepy shadows create an atmosphere that pulls you in and keeps you on edge, enhancing the film's chilling narrative. But here's the thing, folks. The pacing. If you're not into slow burn films, you might struggle a bit here. Personally, I absolutely love a good slow burn. It really allows the suspense to build, and by the time the moral dilemmas come to a head, you're already on the edge of your seat. That's definitely a win in my book. Just a fair warning, this is patient horror. It's not a jump scare fest. It's all about building tension until it's almost unbearable. And I think that makes it even more thrilling. And here's a fun fact. The writer-director duo, Scott Beck and Brian Woods, have a rich history of creating successful horror films, including the critically acclaimed A Quiet Place. Their lifelong friendship enhances their creative synergy, making Heretic a compelling addition to their filmography. Alright, so the final score. If you're down for a horror movie that'll leave you feeling uncomfortable in the best possible way, Heretic is calling your name. Hugh Grant's dark and gritty performance, combined with Ronan's visual style, brings us a horror experience that's both stylish and haunting. But again, go in knowing it's a slow burn with a lot of atmosphere. For me, I'm giving it a 4 out of 5. It's weird, it's unsettling, and it might make you rethink everything you thought you knew about Hugh Grant. What about you guys? Have you seen Heretic? Or are you planning to? Drop your thoughts in the comments and let me know if this one creeped you out as much as it did me. Until next time, stay curious, stay brave, and stay tuned for more spine-chilling reviews with Serial Sessions.